Every EV driver encountered this scenario.
This charger doesn't work.
What if I tell you can help the community improve the charging network and get something out of it? Encharge! Share your experiences and impressions at the charging station via Encharge. Give direct feedback, receive kilometers and stars, collect kilometers and exchange them for charging credits. Use the link in the description and get 20 kilometers for free.
Hello everyone and welcome to the KIA EV3. Here we have the version with the big battery, 81 kilowatt hours, 78 kilowatt hours can be used. In this configuration we get a double LTP range of 563 kilometers. If you get smaller wheels, it can go up to 607 kilometers. We have front wheel drive, 150 kilowatt, 204 horsepower. Top speed of 170 kilometers an hour. 0 to 100 kilometers an hour takes 7.7 seconds. Charging AC with 11 kilowatt and DC with 135 kilowatt. But the driver who brought me this car, he said he saw 160 kilowatt. So we have to test it. The trunk space is not the biggest. We have a second floor and there's way more space under here, but it's not flat. There's a lot of stuff in there, like the adapter for vehicle to load and stuff like this, but you can take it out so you can have more space. And we have this little thing to close it as well. The charge port is on the front right, not electric, and you don't have a flappy thing. It's just something that always stays on. I like that. There is a Frunk, but it's not very big, but a charging cable can fit here. On the rear seats, I have a tiny bit of leg room. This seat is always in my position. I'm 180 centimeters tall, that's around 6 feet, but I'm almost touching it, so this is hard, this is not soft. We have a little pocket here, we have window opening, and that's it. Harman Kardon sound in this configuration. 2 air vents here, 2 USB-Cs that are in the seats, in the front seats. Headroom, I have a tiny bit, it's okay. I have little lights which I can turn on here nicely. Of course we have a middle armrest and a little pocket here. It's okay back here. On the front seats, in the door, we have our window opening, of course, locking, mirror adjustment. And in the door, we also have the seat heater and the steering wheel heater in 2 steps, seat heater in 3 steps. We have parking brake and opening the trunk and the front down here. Behind the steering wheel on the left, we have the light and the indicator. On the right, we have the wipers with sensitivity sensor. It can, how much is it? Where's the sensitivity sensor? Ah, here. Oh, it's a lot of steps, that's amazing. Behind the steering wheel we have little pedal shifters where you can adjust your regen. I'm going to talk about it in a second. Your on button and gear selector is here behind the steering wheel where you turn the car on. So it's a bit out of the way, but that's fine. And we have a button here for the drive mode. We have a lot of drive modes, going to go through this as well. In the middle we have our main screen, air vents, a few buttons that are haptic buttons to get to stuff, our adjustment for the fan speed and the temperature, and then we have this middle thing that you can move around, and here you can open but there's nothing underneath, so all the space that you want to use is here in the middle. It's nothing in here in this compartment. There is no compartment, and we have wireless charging, 2 USB-Cs, and a 12-volt outlet is also here. It's nice and spacey. On the top you can turn on the lights and stuff like this, and of course we have a light here as we know from Kia. Headroom, I have a lot, around this much. It's really spacious and it's comfortable. A little overview. On the left we have our cruise control and everything, and self-steering. You can turn it on with a button here and adjust the speed and some settings and the distance, of course. Drive modes, we have Eco, Normal, Sport, My Drive, where you can change a few settings here, and Snow, and you can just go through here. On the left we have mode for the music, volume, and a next song and a favorite button, and then your voice command, and take the phone. Under the infotainment system we have a home button. You can go get to the map, search something, go to media, again a favorite button, and your setup. And here in the middle we have the volume, and when you press it, it mutes the music. On the left of the screen here we have our climate, and you can change stuff here, so you can adjust it here, and it does it with a beep. Like I said, temperature and airflow is here, and if you want to, you can even change most of your settings, but if you need to go into, you can click, and then you have your climate here as a whole screen, and then you can close it here as well. And we have driver only as well here, which is awesome. Main screen, your home, you can change this, just a long press. No, you can't. Really? Yes, you can. I knew it. And you can move it around. You cannot get rid of stuff, and you cannot add. This is your main screen, map, music, and EV, but you can change those the order. So you can put the phone here in the back or here in the front instead of the EV thing and stuff like this. We have YouTube in here and other stuff, but you have to pay for that. So I can't use it. If I go in here, it tells me, hey, you have to buy in the Kia Connect shop, and I tried it. It's to have a media streaming. It's $2.99 a month, and if you want YouTube and stuff like this, it was pretty expensive. I think it was 12 or 17 euros a month. And then here in the middle we have the auto hold button, parking cameras, automatic parking, and downhill if you need that. The backup camera looks amazing. Really nice. 360-degree camera looks also very nice. For the cockpit, you have a few buttons here. You have three things. You have your drive data, and you have the since start, and this resets every time you turn off the car, since charging, and since last reset. Then we have our range, maximum and minimum, and your tire pressure, and then we have our route, navigation, and then we have our assist system. That's it. And then on the left we have our speed, on the right our range, underneath we have our state of charge, our outside temperature, and then with the pedal shifters I can go level 0, 1, 2 and 3, and when I hold the right one I can get to iPedal. And this is something new with the software. When you are in iPedal, you're always in iPedal. So if you get into the car in the morning and you drive off, you're automatically already in iPedal, and this is awesome. Thank you, Kia. The view of this cockpit can be changed in 3 different ways, so bit of a different design, so colors and stuff, but it also goes with the drive mode. So in sport it's like this, in snow it looks like this, in eco it's a bit more green. You can adjust everything, that there's no beep when you get into the car, and then it doesn't complain when your seatbelt is not on right away when you start it. This is all over. Kia improved it really well. You press the brake, put the car into gear, and you can drive. Ooh. Don't I have auto hold on? So this beep now was that iPedal is on, it remembered that, and this is now one beep, and this will be on for the whole drive. The drive overall is okay. It's not the most comfortable and not the quietest, but it's okay for what it is. The car is not luxury, and you feel that the seats are okay. No, barely any side support. Again, this is the middle configuration. You can have it bare, so nothing in there. You can have the Earth, and then GT line, which has everything. This car also doesn't have head-up display. This is our overspeed warning from the EU. If you drive too fast or over the speed limit, it will beep at you, but you can turn this off when you do a long press on the mute button here on the steering wheel, and if you don't want lane assist, then you press the assist system button, so the self-steering assist button, long here on the steering wheel. Since this is front wheel drive, of course you notice that. So when you floor it and when you use a lot of power, you notice in the steering wheel, this is front wheel drive, that there's a movement in there. And if you're okay with it, it's fine. I'm a rear wheel drive guy or all wheel drive, but it's not horrible. Cruise control, you activate it here on the steering wheel with this button, and then with a light press, it's 1 km/h up and down, and if you press long, then it will change it for 10 km/h. The beeping here was that I looked down here and it said, hey, you're not paying attention to the road. Distance can be adjusted in 4 steps, and then with the button down here you are using the steering assist, and now it's steering itself as well. When you turn off cruise control now, steering assist stays on and you have to turn it off manually. So it still has the beeping when you turn cruise control off, that iPedal is on. It still has that. That's a bit sad. So every time you cancel cruise control, you brake or turn it off manually, you get this beeping. Why do I need a warning for iPedal? Ooh, strong reach-in. And it's not something that lawmakers want. This is just Kia. You can't see me, have to go in front. Now it's time to accelerate EV3 a bit. It should be 7.7 seconds. I have Draggy, my measurement device, out there. We're gonna go into sport mode and then accelerate. 7.88 seconds. I'm only at 55%. Maybe it wasn't the full power the car can have, but it's also not a lot. So I don't know if this is just, you know, there's always other circumstances why it doesn't accelerate exactly like it can do in perfect conditions. Acceleration overall felt 200 horsepower, not amazing, it's okay. Regenerative braking, by the way, is amazing. It's great, and I can adjust it in so many ways, and it reacts to the accelerator pedal very well. Regen in Kia and Hyundai was also amazing, and it still is. iPedal, one pedal driving, brings you to a standstill. Awesome. Now it's time to go on the highway. Let's see how loud the car is. Because Kia was never one where it's really quiet on the highway. We'll see. And I want to see how it handles at top speed. 130 on the speedometer. There's a Kia EV9. Loudness is okay. So I feel it's quieter than the Kia EV6, which has a lot of wind noise. This is okay. Comfort is okay. Steering assist on the country road. It's a lot of you're a bit too far left, too far right. Here on the highway, it's okay. 150 is also okay when it comes to loudness and everything. It's okay. There's the top speed, 173 on the speedometer. It's okay. I mean, it's not fast, but it's stable enough. It's okay. The suspension is a bit soft, so it's very comfortable and you're swimming a tiny bit. But overall, this car is not bad at all. Great price for a big battery. We'll see with the range test how the range is and how the charging is. Front wheel drive, again, it's a taste thing. You have a lot of options. If you want YouTube, if you want music streaming, you have to pay for it, but you get it. We have good equipment here, and you can have a head-up display and everything if you need that. This car doesn't have it, but it's fine. You don't get extreme power, you don't get anything special, but it's okay for what it is. It's really okay. Rear seats, I find good space. Trunk, you need, if you don't need the space, it's fine. If you need a lot of space, then this is not your car. The same with the Frunk, it's not gigantic, but it's okay. If you want to follow me on Instagram, BatteryLife1, and if you want to support the channel, there's a Patreon link in the description below, and here on YouTube there's also channel membership. And if you want to know what's happening behind the scenes, I have a third YouTube channel, Behind the Battery. But that's it for me. Thank you much for watching, have a great day and take care. Bye!